Incremental greetings. Let's continue with the Supermemo course, the Pleasurable expansion. Now it's time to learn about the element background. Do not confuse this with the collection background, by the way. What you see in Fowl's video, the background is those mountains in kind of a greenish color. That's the collection background. And the element background is what you see here in white. In the element window, everything that is not the text. What you see here, this piece of text, that is the background, can also be customized. We will see this in the next section. This is called a component. So everything that is not a component, it's just the empty space, it's the background color. Well, it's the background. And the background has a color or an image if you want.
In this element menu, we want the, I don't know, what's this? The, let's say this is the template. This is not the element menu.
It's the element menu. If you right click inside the component, you will get the component menu. We already have a video on that, by the way, in kind of the early stage of the course.
This is the component menu, and this is the element menu, let's say. Okay, so
no, let's say no, it is.
We want to change the color, first thing.
So imagine that. So it doesn't says background color.
The element menu.
It's called color. So it's not the best choice, but at least you can remember from now on that when you see color, it's actually the background color. Then,
menu, let's say. Okay, so we want to change the color, first thing.
You have this super ugly, old school looking. This will remind you of Paint, Microsoft Paint from the 1995, Windows 1995. It's the same thing. You have this pre-selection of colors, which is kind of limited. Feel free to choose one of those. And then you have custom colors, but this is backed and has been backed for many years. That means that if you choose any color, it will be there. And as soon as you close Supermemo, for instance, after the day cut off, you will want to quit and restart, this will be lost. The colors will be lost. An absolute pain.
I think this one is my default color for medicine stuff, but let's go for a darker one. Yeah.
Then we start with the styling, because the styling here will affect the template. We will see later on the next section, I think, it's the templates. But that is the easy solution that, hey, perhaps in my case, let's say, in my collection, I have dark mode, right? Hey, I want to be everything dark. So right click, color, let me put black, boom. But that doesn't affect the rest because that is a component. I could do the same and I could convert this to black. Not now. We will do this incrementally. But what happens now if I go to any different place? Hey, it's not black. How come is that? Well, because this is synced via templates. No worries, we'll cover that.
Let's go with this dark shade of blue, or this one maybe.
Usually what people do is that they color code that, for instance, him is, oh yeah, my medicine staff is this shade of green. Oh, my other stuff about Bitcoin or economics, whatever, is this shade of blue. And the rest is the default color, let's say. Feel free to do that. At the end of the day, you're adding actions and time for having that. I don't know if it's worth it. That depends on you.
No, too bright. Okay, so we have this color, right? And there's also a video by Wozniak, which is very nice, about how to change colors and style. And I want dark stuff. Like, I read a lot on Supermemo and on my computer in general, and I don't want my eyes to be tired.
Oh yeah, it's a nice point. I actually covered that on video. I suggest to view those two videos. First, if you want to transition dark mode and light mode, because Supermemo doesn't have this feature, like it will be just one click, what could you expect from Supermemo? If you follow what I call the minimum template principle and so on, is a lot quicker to do. It can be achieved in a minute. And the other video, that why I just switch over light mode after many years. Feel free to watch it. And as you can see, I still use this that is dark, the theme is dark, but the color is no longer dark, like my previous videos. It's like in between shade of gray. It's not white, but it's black over gray. It has to look in a way that first, you like it, that is, oh, this is super ugly and so on. And second, that is efficient. It's easy to read, it doesn't create fatigue and so on, because in Supermemo, especially using incremental reading, you will read a lot of time. So selecting the background color is not what you want, it's also what you need at some degree. So take this into consideration. For now, that's all, and see you in the next video.